There were almost no programs in the United States. I think Mason was among the first of 2 or 3 publicly funded universities in the United States to start a program like the Mason Life program.
So Mason Life is an exemplar when it comes to inclusive practice. This was the first time where there was a program to serve students with intellectual disabilities on campus. As a faculty member, it's a point of pride for our division and for the college.
My parents have always raised my sister and I to always, want the same things that we would want for ourselves for our brother. And Mason Life is a given in that, and I'm really proud of that.
It's been wonderful being in that, started my first year, living in the dorms, and my favorite thing, hanging around with my roommates. We watch movies, go to dinner, and have a good fun,
Just to see how students come in sort of hesitant about their future, but then to see them taking transportation to the grocery store, to their internship, to really see them engage in every possible way. What an impact. And I'm just really grateful for that.
As parents, we always want our children to maximize their human potential. So when this opportunity presented itself, we were very, very excited because it was a chance for him to actually attend a real college and do what all the other kids did.
Keller Institute is extremely honored to have Mason Life as its affiliate because Mason Life truly is a perfect example of Keller's mission in action. Keller's Institute has always been to advance research, innovation, practice, to improve outcomes for individuals with disabilities. And that's exactly what Mason Life does.
Clearly the university aligning their societal mission to not just talk the talk, but I think to host a program like this, it is a national leader in demonstrating what we can do when we partner across boundaries.
There's always been a lot of synergy between our special education programs and Mason Life. Our Mason Life students are able to have that flexibility to choose among catalog classes across the university. And oftentimes they have an interest in disability, so they end up taking some of the special education classes. So a lot of our faculty that teach in the special education programs have had Mason Life students in their classes.
For me in the future, I think Mason has been wonderful because I'll be a senior next year. Senior year, you had to be apply for a job, and they're teaching me life skills. It's gifted, Miss Life is gifted, I love it. I'm really grateful I'm here.
Having an opportunity for him to further get an education and experience in work and dependent skills, etc., was amazing for us.
The special ed division has grown in quantity, but also in quality. The past 2 semesters when I've taught in our licensure program, I've had students in class that are taking my class at 4:30. During the day, they're in Mason Life. They're providing instruction to the Mason Life students. So I think it serves as a model for other universities, which is something that all special education leaders strive for, to have that model of inclusive practice on campuses.
When I came to George Mason in 1979, there were 3 faculty and about 50 students. And now there are over 20 faculty and, several hundred students. And the undergraduate program is growing by leaps and bounds. I couldn't be prouder of the legacy of special education at George Mason University.
Looking ahead, there are many exciting new opportunities for inclusive post-secondary education, and Keller Institute is well positioned to lead these efforts, and we're super excited to continue our collaboration with Mason Life program that will hopefully result in more inclusive communities and better opportunities for our students.
The support of families and donors and other partners make it possible for students to fully engage in that college experience. So whether it is experiential internship opportunities or engaging with campus, they're really fully participating not just in the university, but in their communities. When that happens, it isn't just the student that benefits, but the community benefits as well.